Hey guys, how you all doing? Just on a little job for this video, I'm cleaning the cylinder head up for Dan's bike. This one, compared to others, is actually not too bad. I have seen far worse, so I'm quite happy about that, because these can take forever to clean up and can be a proper pain to do. So this one is actually not going to take me that long. I've also finally got a spot at the powder coaters to send all the frame and everything else. So it's looking like next week we will be finally on the build up with this bike, which I'm very happy about, because we could just get it done and out the way, and obviously create a bit more space to really get our teeth into the rest of the builds that we've got to do. Anyway, let's have a closer look at this so you can see. So the main thing on these, sort of got a lot of flashing off the castings, which for some reason back then they didn't bother cleaning up. They just left everything there, and as you can see, all this here, I know it looks quite bad, but like I say, I've seen far worse than this one. We've got all in here where there's little bits that can come off, like that one's just broke off. And then we'll just tidy some of these edges up a bit, because they're a little bit rough. And this side is not as bad, so this really shouldn't take us long. It'd be nice to get this cleaned up and built back up. We've got a few bits on the way in the post for this, so we can build it back up all nice and clean with new parts on. But the rest of the engine is starting to come out good. So I've got a few bits gone together on that. As you see, we got this on, got this back on. So yeah, when we get the cylinder head done, we'll get that on, and then we got the covers that will be going to the powder coating, and as soon as all that's back, we can also get the engine finished and get it all back in the frame. But yeah, like I say, I'm quite looking forward to getting this bike back together, and I'm sure Dan is too. But anyway, let's get on with this. I think to start with, we'll get the edges cleaned up. Start with this bit, I think. So with that bit, just simply go in with the radius on the little belt grinder. That's the radius a bit better. I'm just going to slowly start working around all the edges now, just dressing all the rough off them. Literally just going to go round with this. I put a new belt in, so we just got to be careful now we don't slip and take any chunks out where we don't want chunks out. All these radiuses here are quite rough, so we'll make them nice and smooth as well, and gradually work all the way around. Tell you what I'll do, I'll put that on a bit of towel. I know the bench is any wood, but it's got a bit of metal lying about in the wood. Don't want to scrape the surface. As you can see, as we go round, that's a much better finish than all this. Right, I'm going to get the longer surface areas done now. This may seem a bit savage, but it does the job if you're careful. I'm only going to the parts that I can get in with. I'm going to go nowhere near anywhere with the grinder where I couldn't causing damage. So we got that big step in that bit there. So I'm just going to very carefully try and level that out. And don't slip. That's a bit better. So you can only take it so far, I guess, because they are quite rough. It is what it is with these things, I'm afraid. Obviously, when we've done all this, we'll give it a good wash out. He's got a bit of damage on the corner as well. Right, all I'm doing now is going around the bits I've dressed up and other parts and just adding a bit of texture back in where we can get in. And it should start looking the part after this, actually. Well, that's the plan anyway. Next bit is proper dodgy. So, me being me, I'm going to do it. So, with these Scotch-Brite wheels, they obviously have so many flaps on them. And if you really care, I'm not recommending this at all, because it's a stupid thing to do. But you can actually get them in between the fins. But no, certainly wouldn't recommend it, because like I say, it's a bit of a daft thing to do, but it does clean it up, and you gotta keep a good grip on this. I'm sure some of you guys have got a tremendous grip after lockdown, so yeah, keep hold of it. Just going to take all these studs out now. In fact, 1 minute. A photo is good, just to see, make sure you put them all back. I know it looks quite basic, but it stops you having to think about it. I've loosened them all off, so just pop them out and we'll clean this surface up a bit better then. Right, obviously the gasket's gone off that side. I'll just take it off this side. There we go. Keeping my hand well away from that. I had an incident with one of these a few years ago where I was holding it like that because the gasket was a bit stuck. Then the gasket come unstuck, then that got stuck straight in there, all the way in. Idiot. So yeah, keep my hand well and truly out the way. That should do it. I think that's looking better. Yeah, tomorrow I'll give that a good wash. I'll actually leave it soaking for a bit, and possibly tomorrow all the little bits will be coming from Hitchcock's, so I'll be able to build this back up and get it on the bike. No, not on the bike, on the rest of the engine. I'm going to place it on there anyway, see what it looks like. Definitely better. Yeah, I think that's going to look all right. There we go. There's still a couple of little bits to do on that here and there, but it's about there and looking much better. Not the most interesting jobs, I know, but that's building bikes, I guess. Some of it's probably worth watching, I don't know, and some of it will be totally boring. I'm just trying to catch what I do, so I thought I'd share how I clean them up. Like I say, still a couple of bits on there, but it's sort of 99% there. Hopefully tomorrow my bits will be here from Hitchcock's and I can get that top end back together and get it all bolted down properly. I think I said earlier, all the powder coating is going to the powder coaters on Friday. I haven't took it up to him till he was actually ready to do it, because I know he's extremely busy at the moment and I didn't want stuff leaving up there knocking around in the yard with a chance of getting damaged. He's never ever damaged anything in the past, but I just can't afford to put this project in reverse repairing anything. It just needs to go forward. As you know, we've got a bit on and I've just got to plough through it, and hopefully we'll get on to the GS very soon as well, and the rest of the Enfields. I'm just ploughing forward, getting through it all. Anyway, that's going to do me today. I don't think there's nothing else to rabble on about, so cheers for watching, guys. Take care.